The miasma wall's gone. Now we can take that lift and...
Huh?
You're kidding me, the lift's gone?
Don't tell me.
Did the enemy catch wind of us? Damn, what do we do? Look, above us, it's coming down.
Fine.
Damn, it's the White Clads. Finally found the source of our vermin problem. Didn't expect you to gnaw your way through the barrier. But it's the end of the line for you now. You face the White Clad triumvirate.
No.
I'm afraid we've not come this far to be stopped by fancy capes. You can step aside or you can add yourselves to the list. That's right, we're going to catch the necromancer and put a stop to everything. If we stand opposed, then let it be a show of force. Our path demands no less. Man, right when I got full MP and everything. You'll not leave this place alive. I'll purge all of you right here.
Watch out!
Everyone brace yourselves. Here they come.
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Let's work together.
Not this.
Are you prepared? Let me give me your aid. Let's make an end of it. Strike true. Useless.
I probably shouldn't have done that. No wasting extra turns.
Is that all?
Here they come.
For all that we strive for, let us fight as one. Nope, not this. Huh, take this!
What? Was that not a piercing attack?
By this power.
Like, excuse
Let's
you?
set it up.
The fuck?
We'll team up.
Let's do it!
Two remaining. Get them.
I expect no less. This is nothing.
The audacity. Warrior. Hack and slash. Damn you. Not done yet.
With blade in hand! Sever!
They got
Almost
me.
decided.
We're all
Seeker.
counting on you. Let's go. Enough! I call upon royal power within.
Right on target.
Nice.
Nice one, Stroll.
I strike with conviction!
Right.
Give up that
Right
fat
on,
dead.
Hulkenberg.
Hat!
Still here?
Tougher than I thought.
Nice! Sever!
Whew. Somehow we managed to win that one. Looks as if we can use the lift now at last.
Got it.
Let's prepare ourselves before we go in. I was trying to, but I did
You
not
see?
expect that.
What now?
Oh, we have 2 Magla potions. Should I save again?
At last.
Beyond here is the enemy's stronghold. Finally. The Necromancer will be up there too then.
Yes.
Undoubtedly, the Royal Scepter he's after is up there as well.
We're off.
Then let's be on our way. We can't just keep letting them do as they please.
This is...
Is this a portrait?
Speaking of,
I heard portraits of kings past were hung in the center of the Grand Cathedral.
fine.
Look, all the portraiture discarded, and in their place he has instated his Lord Louis. Zorba, that knave. Zorba? Is that his name? Sounds like you know him.
no.
Only in passing. Even since the early days, he's always been infamous. Louis was the only man who paid no mind to his reputation and took him under his wing. Infamous for what? Early in my knighthood, he was an army engineer. He had some true skill in magic that could animate the inanimate, but his raw offensive spells were pitifully weak. His past won him no favors, low-born family, and half-blood of the Mastari pagans besides, another outcast for the army.
However,
only Louise saw potential in his powers of animation. It was a subtle art, but one with such vast utility, even puppeteering the dead, as you saw. He must have become utterly devoted to Louise. The Zorba I knew was an earnest young man, if rather withdrawn. So it's not strategic. He put the painting up out of sheer worship. There are few things so dangerous as a zealot. Let's stay on our guards.
Great job, everybody!
Like, I did not know there was more. Like, give me a fucking
Be
break.
careful.
God.
What now?
Like, oh, I buy all these items just to fucking use them again. That's bullshit. Okay. I just want to get out of here.
What? He's here!
Well. I truly didn't expect you to make it this high. I applaud your resilience, if nothing else.
the sanctuary was all but flooded with Magla. Zorba, was that your doing?
You've heard of me then? Well, considering Lord Luis's influence, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
Tell us, those bizarre Magla crystals, they shouldn't naturally form in a place like this. Are you responsible for them?
Oh, you mean the Melancholia crystals? All I did was place a passable core or two along the path to make it easier for them to form.
Melancholia crystals.
Yes, little more than a parlor trick to block your path using the newly formed crystals. All magic is derived from motes of Magla. What you saw was just one possible crystallization of it. One that drives mortals to madness.
Speak sense. You claim this horrific aberration is something natural. That you had only the barest hand in its power?
Melancholia, pure and simple. The result of pure Magla at its most dense. Man or beast, any wretch who feels its power will go berserk. They'll see anyone as a threat. Some have their bodies harden like scales. Some their very bones twist inside them until they're something else entirely.
Melancholia? What are you trying to achieve? It's the scepter you're after, isn't it?
You certainly ask a lot of questions. I'm afraid I haven't the time for answers. There is much yet to prepare.
Hey! I'm not done talking to you.
You've done nothing but talk. Perhaps you should have listened instead.
Is this a piece of bone?
I had to find some use for the scattered pieces I couldn't animate into soldiers. And now I have 3 more fools to grind down for the pile.
Look out! Take cover!
Well, that was like quick time event.
Don't fancy our chances making it through that. What do you think?
Can we hit the boats back?
We've no weapons that could hit them at such distance.
How about we fall back for now? There's not much we can do here.
I don't like it, but we've no other choice. Let's pull back.
There really has been one nuisance after another here. I suppose my crushing you will be the last lesson you learn. Come to me if you can!
That damned Zorba. He would go to such lengths to desecrate the Royals' legacies.
Damn frustrating to get stuck after coming this far. No other paths either. Are we just going to have to charge through?
We cannot evade such a barrage, nor will our armor protect us fully. There has to be a better way.
We could use a shield, or something close enough to it.
A shield?
Well, for lack of a shield proper, can you think of anything we might use?
Painting of Louise?
The painting of Luis.
What? From the portrait hall?
Ah, of course! A marvelous gambit.
What?
If we shield ourselves with Luis's portrait, Zorba may well refuse to fire upon us.
But it's just a flimsy painting.
A painting that he took the trouble to protect, transport, and mount. If he truly worships Luis, might he not hesitate to shoot it?
Point taken. I suppose it's our best shot.
What? You degenerates! That's
Like, don't leave your fucking
Don't mind us. We've
paintings
rubbish to dispose of.
where we could take
rubbish!
them.
You heathens! I'll pulverize you!
Try if you like. Be ashamed to destroy your Lord Luis's pretty face, though.
Ah! Underhanded, treacherous little!
That's rich coming from you.
Silence!
I didn't even realize how
Reckless
big this
incompetence.
portrait was.
I can't tarry here any longer. I have important things to do. However, you defile Lord Luis with this blasphemy. You'll pay. I swear, I'll make you regret this.
Oh, so it's desecration when it comes to his lord, but the sanctity of the dead means nothing.
No kidding. We must be getting close.
Okay, thank God. I thought they were actually going to have to leave and come back. I would have been so
But-
mad. It's like took like 5 steps.
This is...
Is that the royal scepter chamber? Yes, but the seal on the door has been broken.
The royal scepter! Has he truly taken it? How could he have dispelled those wards alone? No. But even if he has it, we've seen no signs of escape. Were the scepter his only target, he'd not have stayed within.
Where'd he go? No one's seen him, so he must still be close by.
That's the only other way out, right?
If he's gone ahead, he could only be on the roof. But what could he seek there?
There's more to his plan than stealing the scepter. Probably that day of calamity he's been raving about. He said we had until the morning is over? We must stop him!
This is the royal scepter, is it? Divine relic, progenitor of all igniters. Now I need only keep it safe until the handover.
Trespasser. The faith of the people doth not lie with thee. Thou art unworthy of the crown's authority. Until a worthy successor rises, I shall keep the scepter. Only one may wield the magic of kings, the true protector of the people.
I guess they didn't
There you
account for the
have it.
freaking
The
almighty
king will only
king
forfeit
god in
the
the
royal
sky to be
scepter a
watching them all the
people's
time.
champion. So, no risk of it falling into someone else's hands for now. Meaning Lord Luis's victory is assured. All that remains is my glorious calamity. Oh, how they will cry when the swell of Magla bursts. How they will beg and crawl and plead for Lord Luis's salvation.
There you are.
Where is the royal scepter?
The fallen king protects it. The scepter is beyond us all. For the time being, that is. Now, if you're finished, be gone from my sight. I'll not harm you either. Even I have some sympathy for fools.
Oh, we'll see ourselves out. Once we knock Luis's whereabouts out of you.
I'm sorry. Do you actually think you can stop me?
Of course we can.
I see now! No wonder I couldn't understand your actions. They're baseless, utterly unfounded.
Madness ill becomes you, Zorba.
You again. What would you know of it? I know no lady knights. Wait! A knight with blood-red tresses. Don't tell me you're the buffoon who failed to protect the prince.
Judgments mean nothing from a man who sullies the dead. You've fallen far yourself.
Perhaps I am unworthy of the royal scepter, but I can still bring change to this world. I can still teach them true fear.
You'll find that hard to do from a dungeon, blackguard. The time has come for you to face justice.
You, Knight, have no idea what real justice is. And that mistake will cost you your life. Rejoice, rats! That witless assassin is dead, but I shall gladly send you to join him! Now die! Lord Luis's destined kingdom will be built atop your bones!
What destined kingdom? Tell us where Luis has gone, or we'll tear the words from you!
For all the innocent lives you played for pawns, I shall make you pay!
If we don't stop him, there's no telling how much he'll destroy.
Warrior! Oh, holy light!
He's not even weak to light, man. You telling me he's a necromancer, not weak to light? That's literally why. That's literally why I kept that shit.
Wind!
Knight! Right there!
I pull your strings!
So he has the power to control the dead?
I call upon royal power within! The power of light!
You hit their weak point.
The freak
Keep it up,
won't
Stroll.
hold back! Light!
You hit their weakness.
For all that we
That's your
strive
opening,
for!
Captain.
I'm counting on you! Now, what's the play? Are you prepared? Oh, holy light!
You'll die soon enough.
Flare!
I've bodies to spare!
Is that all? With blade in hand! My blade cuts like the wind!
You're
Warrior!
fools to defy Lord Luis!
The power of light!
You hit their weak point. Keep
Cease
it
your
up,
By this
pointless
power.
struggling!
Is there? We'll do this together!
We'll team up!
Let's do this!
Oh, that did a lot.
I pull your strings!
Captain's hurt bad.
Still fight!
Let's get him some healing.
Oh, power of heroes! I strike with conviction!
The captain's
You'll
hurt
die
left.
soon enough.
Someone
Oh,
get him
holy
healed up.
light!
You hit their weak point.
Let's go!
Keep it up, Stroll.
We can do this!
Twas needed.
Helpful as ever.
You're
For all that
fools
we
to defy
strive
Lord
for.
Luis!
Knight! Sever!
I've bodies to spare!
This is nothing.
I shall vanquish evil! The power of light!
You hit their weak point.
You'll
Keep it up,
die
Stroll.
soon enough.
Should I wait for the defense down and then do it?
Not this. By this power! Light!
You hit their weakness.
Cease your
power
pointless
That's your
of
opening,
struggling!
Captain.
Let me help! I shall fight as the noble I am. Let's get on with it! Oh, holy light!
You're
Come
fools to
forth,
defy
royal
Lord
soul.
Luis!
Flare!
Die! I pull your strings!
Knight! Not let us fight as one! I strike with conviction!
No holding back! The power of light!
You hit their weak point.
It's okay. Lend me your strength.
We'll team up!
Still here?
Aw.
Now dance for me!
Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal
Can't
her.
give up now.
Now dance for me!
You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
There!
The captain's
I
on
call
last
upon
leg.
royal power within!
Someone get him healed up.
This calls for one of these.
Thanks. Light!
You hit their weakness.
Lord
That's
Louise!
your opening, Captain.
Huh, take this!
I've bodies to spare! Oh. Are you prepared? Ah! Not done
Let's
yet.
stay calm. Seeker! Flare!
You hit their weakness.
Lord
That's
Louise!
your opening, Captain.
Not this item.
Looks like they're weak to light. I guess it's our time to shine.
Let's see. I'm just trying to. Would this still give us the?
From our provisions.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
Let's do this!
You first.
Lord
Light of
Louise!
power. The blade's edge! Still up?
Now dance for me! Ugh.
Captain's hurt bad.
Still
Die!
Let's get him to
Both of
healing.
us!
You're all hurt
Let
bad.
justice
Can
prevail.
anyone get on healing duty?
Behold, we stand together. Perhaps not this.
Oh, they both need MP? I did not know. I did not know.
Here. Stay yet clear.
Oh, come
Out
on.
of this yet! Warrior!
Oh, wait, I have one more. I have one
This
more.
should work!
Yeah. The freaking stale bread.
Impossible! This can't be happening!
Better not have a phase
Lord
2.
Louise!
Yeah, death by stale bread.
You have desecrated the cathedral. You have plundered graves. You have taken innocent lives. Stand, fiend, and face your sentence.
Don't kill him yet. He needs to tell us where Luis is.
You'll get nothing from me. Just end it and be done.
You know Luis won't return that loyalty. Once you outlive your usefulness, he'll cast you aside.
Lord Louise is everything to me. How could I expect the damned Clamar to understand what it's like? You must know. Surely an elder like you must know what it's like. To be an outcast, to be every fool's scapegoat. They call us lesser tribes. They loathe us. Their speeches of tribal harmony mean nothing, when every day they cheat and abuse us. Do you think I didn't believe once? That I never dared to hope my efforts made me equal? Then I heard exactly what they think of us. The lessers are expendable. Send them to the fore, and they shall be our living shields. They doomed us, and laughed as we died.
But these atrocities make you no better than your oppressors.
You know, it's a curious thing. They say Magla is born from pain and negative emotions. Magic is a dangerous art, isn't it? I had thought to gather an unstoppable swell of Magla, but it doesn't matter anymore. Those lordly pigs can drown in their own dread. Sanctism cannot save this world. If we are to be ruled by a god, then let it be Lord Louise!
What did you just do?
This is everything I've been building my Magla for! A little early, perhaps. But now, you can experience my glorious day of calamity!
Hey! Tell us where Luis is!
Ah, my lord, Luis.
Damn it!
Oh, hell no. Is there something else?
What's
I'm
happening?
not ready for something else. He has
This
no
feels-
magic.
It's a human! The human lives!
There are terrified screams.
A human? Wait, is it that monstrosity Luis brought to the funeral? It wasn't dead?
No. That was Zorba's gift, wasn't it? Animation. Reanimation.
A gigantic human is wreaking havoc in Grand Trad. At this rate, Zorba's scheme to unleash a day of calamity will come true.
Did he sacrifice his own life to... No. If that monster breaches the city...
We have to stop it at all costs.
The place is collapsing! Hurry!
Like, can we get a time limit on that too? Like, we're not ready for that. We got no magic for that. The 20... I think this is the same amount of time. Okay, we might need to take another break. We finally made it to the bottom. That was a hell of a collapse. Zorba's spell practically took the whole place down. What a mess.
Look,
Look, our egress is straight ahead. Should lead to the cathedral's plaza.
Hurry.
Oh god.
Damn it.
Oh my god, we fully recovered. They knew. They understood.
I pledge.
They knew. Okay, save.
How can this be? Was this creature's rebirth Zorba's plan all along?
If it escapes...
Oh my god.
makes it
what
to the
the
city.
fuck? Oh, they're like, oh, we love Picasso. He's great.
It spotted us!
Wasn't it just like half a body? Like, where did it grow the rest of the body from? Unless maybe it turns back into like an egg.
When he returns. I will end this here!
Another city in ruins. Never again. It dies or I do.
It's coming!
What the fuck? I didn't expect this shit. What
Look at
is
the size of that thing.
this? Okay, but why are there just people like walking on the thing and the thing? Is this supposed to mean something?
It would be catastrophic if it breached the city. We must stop it.
But how are we supposed to kill something this huge?
Look there. That can be little else but the heart. Surely to strike there would give it pause.
But it's too high up for our weapons to reach. Do we use magic?
A viable plan. Yet surely if we can knock the creature down first, its heart will be close enough to strike with steel.
Then we bludgeon the torso. Knock the wind out of it. Hard to miss a target that size, at least.
Well, we don't have any
Attacking the
bludgeoning
body.
attacks.
I call upon royal power within. I'll cut you down.
By this power. Wind!
I stand
Looks like we
ready.
can't brute force through this one.
Night! I strike with conviction.
Ah! Ah! Tougher than I thought.
Let's come forth, Royal Soul! Flare! Come on!
We did we can go for its heart!
Is everyone all right? Knight! My blade cuts like the wind!
Are you prepared? I'll cut you down!
Vida's power. No, I'm all prepared.
We'll team up!
No holding back!
What the heck is that? It's like alligator baby crocodiles. Dark Souls.
What's that? I think something's coming! Watch out!
Should I move back?
To safer ground! Let justice prevail! No, not this. Knight!
Moving to the rear. Warrior! Ah!
It's okay. Falling back. I won't hold back! Maybe let's work together! Let's go! The blade's edge!
Oh, please!
Oh, okay.
What? The shell's back to normal! That arm seems to restore the shell. It might take some effort, but maybe we should try taking that part out.
Knight!
Which arm? Oh god. Oh god, you just add more shit.
No. Into the fray! Oh, power of heroes! I strike with conviction!
Time to go offensive. I call upon royal power within!
Forward! Seeker! Scour!
Captain's hurt bad!
Still fight!
Let's get him some healing!
With blade in hand! Huh, take this!
The captain's on his
Warrior!
left leg!
Hack and
Someone
slash!
get him healed up!
Not done yet.
Ah! With healing power!
Helpful as ever.
Only a flesh wound.
Which part was
Nice
the
one, Captain!
which part was the it was just like the head bit, like right? Like his torso or this thing's torso. So how the fuck
Knight!
and maybe this is like how they're born ish.
Sever!
All right!
Success!
I shall
One arm
fight
down.
as warrior!
Now let's work on the other!
Do we have to?
Ah!
Right on target!
Come
Nice
forth,
one,
Royal
Soul.
Soul! We can do this!
I'm obliged.
I owe you.
Observe. Oh, power of heroes!
Ah! Hack and slash!
Let's go!
Like what happened to like the I mean I guess maybe the king put well then how come the king doesn't have like power to get rid of this thing? It like it sees it, right? It sees it like hurting its own like his citizens. I mean, I don't know. Like he cares just enough, but then he cares not at all.
I'll cut through!
Like you would think
here?
it's like, hey
Is
yo,
everyone
what
all
the
right?
fuck?
Knight! I strike with conviction!
We did it! Great job, everyone! Talk about a close call!
I call upon royal power within!
I won't hold back!
Strike true! That's needed.
My thanks!
Where am I?
On! Nice one, Captain! Hulkenberg's lost her memory.
Oops.
She can't use her skills like this.
Right there!
Are you prepared? Right on target!
Now! Aim for the heart!
Come forth, Royal Soul! Wind!
with blade in hand!
All right!
I can't. Let's
Line
do
up,
this!
Valkenburg!
I'll cut you down!
Let's set it up!
Coordination is key!
Still up?
Oh. I mean, can I hit it with magic from here? Or will it not? I mean, apparently, I think it resists light. It does all these light moves. Do you think it resists it?
I think those soldiers are coming again. I know! I could cause a scene inside and distract the soldiers.
Okay.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me. I did it! Just let me rest a bit.
I'd like to know what she did. Like, was it like she's just flying around and they're just like swinging their arms?
Come! Sever! Yes! Success!
I shall fight as the noble warrior! Hack and slash!
Yeah! Or maybe because like they're eggs, right? So like maybe they grow from the egg and then like form like from the egg, because the other ones are also like egg shaped, right? Like the chicken thing and like the something that's in the egg too. So maybe they don't like necessarily hatch from the egg. Maybe the egg like grows into a body of its own and then it forms like their whole being.
That'll do.
Yay, level up.
Not bad at all.
I admit.
Ha! I have never known such heights.
Hey, we
Finally.
did it.
It's over.
You have my sincerest thanks. You risked your life to protect the capital.
We barely protected anything. The royal capital's in chaos, and Grius was one of us. And now he's gone.
Stroll?
On the morning of the funeral, I promised Maria that we'd all be back that evening. Break bread together again. I fought with everything I had, but it doesn't erase the past. It's a hard lesson, but one so obvious. I only wish I'd learned it sooner. What can I begin to tell Maria?
We did all we could, Stroll.
And it wasn't enough. Maria's an orphan now. I hate how powerless I am. I should never have made a promise I couldn't keep.
Listen, Stroll. Alcest made his choice. To live and die for his country. If not for him, His Highness would not be alive now. And I'd not have met you or learned the truth myself. He and everyone else that fell here did not die in vain. And you have not fought in vain either.
There! It's them!
Thank you so much. I thought I'd never see my family again. I'll never take my life for granted again. It's all thanks to you.
No, we didn't do much.
May the teachings guide and protect you. Closure.
So you're the ones who put a stop to that madman's scheme, and killed the human besides. Now the soldiers might rest in peace. Seeing that there are others who can take those monsters down, it means we don't have to rely on Luis. It gives us hope. Thank you.
To think there were people watching us without our knowing. Hope, eh? Feels like it's been hard to come by lately.
'Tis a thing easily promised and hard won. But once you have it, it pushes you onward, so long as you let it.
Yes. You're right.
Yay, we did it.
It's a shame we couldn't get anything out of Zorba.
We still need to kill Luis, or the prince's curse will never be lifted. If not even Grius could do it, what chance do we have?
Do you recall, just before Luis would have been struck, he was shielded by some manner of magic?
Are you saying it would happen again? That Luis would be impervious to our attack?
What? That's ridiculous!
Well, we'll get nowhere with idle guesses. To test the theory, we have to find him.
I'll see if my contacts in the Guard have any threads to pursue.
Whoa, that'd be great. The Knights are bound to have more reach than us. And we don't have much to go on otherwise.
But under the circumstances, I expect their forces to be in considerable disarray for a while yet.
Oh, I guess this is where it's like, oh, we
I've my own
can,
matters
you
to
know, do
attend to.
whatever until the
If I
day
flounder
that
this
we're,
much against
that's like the
Zorba, I'll not
deadline.
stand a chance against Luis. We have to get stronger.
Well, until we've got a lead on Luis, let's make sure we use our time wisely. Okay?
Let's rest up for now.
Certainly. Rest is just as important as training, after all.
In any case, let's head back to the inn. And I want to check on Maria, too.
Your attention, please, ladies and gents. We've all seen the royal palace up in the sky, plus a massive magical rock, apparently. All very shocking, I'm positively staggered. Moving on. The bit that gets me is all this talk of the next king. Word is they'll be chosen based on the people's will. Everyone gets a say, but right now, I suppose we ought to talk about all those other faces up on the rock, hadn't we?
Oh, I was wondering about those.
Now, the Sanctus Church has looked into it, and it seems like size matters. More public support, bigger face on the rock, etc. Looks like we've got Sanctifex Forden in the lead, and Count Luis hot on his trail.
Well, naturally Sanctifex Forden is at the top. The real surprise is how anyone else is that close behind him.
Oh, come off it, Count Luis. He's a man's man, a real pillar of strength.
Ugh, wake up, would you? Haven't you seen what's happened to the Grand Cathedral?
Hold your horses now, everyone. Just calm down. Won't do to just focus on the front runners, will it? There are many more pieces in play here. Take a look. Anyone who gets the people's support might be crowned. Anyone. Well, you could do it. Well, I could do it if I liked. Looks like we've quite a few new aspirants up there. All bright-eyed and ambitious monarchs-to-be. Had I a seat, I'd be on the edge of it.
Hold on, aren't you a town crier for the church? They're not going to like you going on about all these other faces.
Oh, please. The Sanctifex's lead isn't so fragile that I could jeopardize it. Besides, a good race would be some terrific entertainment, eh? Keep your eyes up and your ears open, ladies and gents. Albus Batlin, the crier, is going to have all the latest on these promising candidates.
I guess he's like a social link too, unless he's not that important. But he had a portrait.
Welcome back. I've heard the news. You took down those dastards under Luis's command, did you?
News travels fast, I see.
Well, just the nature of the inn, isn't it? Information is our lifeblood. I hope this helps him rest in peace.
I will see his dreams fulfilled. I promise you that.
How's Maria holding up?
Still cooped up in her room. She's not eaten a thing.
The city sure isn't astir. I thought it might be news of defeating the human. But there's more to it than that.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king. Candidates are coming out of the woodwork.
Speaking of which, I've actually heard another rumor. They say Sanctifex Forden's planning some sort of grand announcement. Word among the Sanctus Church is that it's bound to bring Luis out of hiding.
Really? That'd be great if it's true.
The announcement is supposedly on the 22nd. They'd not be talking about such an exact date if there weren't some truth to it.
We'd best wait before we plan our next move then. Might not have much of a choice, in truth.
Oh, who's that?
We
got
have
some
waited long enough to
funny
rule
eyes
this
on that
land.
helmet.
Scheming king. What sort of man has a contingency plan for his own death?
That face in the sky, is that really the king?
We didn't listen to some blasted rock. Name the new king under our authority and be done with it.
The populace would reject
I
it
don't know.
outright.
You see what
As it
that
is so
rock could
clearly
do to a
born from the king's
person?
magic, they trust this
I wouldn't
decree
fuck with
as
that.
the king's own. That aside, when that assassin tried to claim Luis's head, I saw some strange magic foil his killing blow. Is that also the king's doing?
Is that not why we sent for that professed curse-breaker scholar or some such? Send her in, and let us hear her findings.
Who the fuck?
Tis an honor, esteemed nobles. I am Rella Melanchorophus Cygnus, daughter of House Cygnus.
Yes, all right, spare us the pleasantries. We want the facts, girl.
Oh, well, concerning the magic that seemed to save Count Luis's life, we've seen similar incidents in different places. It would seem this magic's purpose is to ensure that the coronation cannot be decided by force, only by the trust of the people. If those who have earned a measure of the people's trust are being shielded, it must be by the king's magic. At least, that is my belief.
So what? You're telling me that blasted Luis is invincible now? Damnation!
How distressing. Yet one wonders, is our risen king observing each individual conflict between his aspirants?
I cannot say how it's triggered. Only the king would know the exact conditions, and we obviously cannot simply ask. Though, I can say there is one certain means of bypassing it. A duel could overcome this sorcery.
So they can be killed, but not murdered. Certainly a petty distinction I could only expect from such a blind romanticist.
And, that is everything I know. At the moment, that is.
At this point, Luis's public support rivals our own. Disappointing, really, that so many would desire his vision of shepherd and livestock.
Beasts, the lot of them. A dog is happiest on its leash.
They seek a king with strength, do they? Then let us give them a display of our own power, with grace, nobility, and civility.
Assassins dying in the streets. The people locked in an inescapable power struggle. What was His Majesty thinking?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, we have like a couple, what is it, the 22nd? Okay, we have a couple days here. Okay, maybe, okay, now
First
we
up.
can probably do whatever. I'd like to like look around and see if I can find another person who's like a social link. I think I was reading up on like who, I think that lady, the magic igniter lady or whatever is one. And I can't remember the other ones because the list wasn't done. But they were saying like, oh, what days it can be like started or something, and there was some that could start like when you start this bit. But whatever, we'll figure it out. We've got a few days left before Forden makes his proclamation, but remember, one way or another, this ends with us facing off against Louise. Can't waste any time. Indeed, perhaps we should clear the monsters running rampant in the desert. It would seem some bounties are available at the recruitment center again as well.
Oh, yeah?
The recruitment center? Won't it be a problem if someone there spots a few new recruits who aren't supposed to, who are supposed to be, you know, dead? After a debacle of that scale, I doubt anyone there will be particularly concerned or idle enough to even notice. Should anyone press you on the topic, merely mention my name. While waiting for Forden to make his move, you can go meet various people, spend time with your allies, or prepare for the battle against Louise. Accepting requests from townspeople may open up more locations. You can exit the city via the
Well then.
I hear a voice. Having obtained Follower's Echo's ability from Gallica, you now periodically hear your followers' voices. Spending time with your followers will in turn increase the support they give you. If you happen to sense their voice, seek them out. Okay. Hulkenberg comes to mind. Okay, who is you?
Can't see a single good
Oh, what
option
shall I
here.
do? I cannot buy the medicine that my sick daughter needs. Medicine? Is it that expensive? Yes, it is. Or, to put it more accurately, it costs more than what a Mastari in the city is capable of earning. My daughter won't be long for this world if I can't get my hands on this medicine. My heart aches for her to see so racked by cough. Good luck with that. What if I buy it?
You there?
What? Don't be ridiculous. We Mastari are treated poorly, but the people here hate the Eldar even more. I've heard that all Eldar are anathema to the Sanctus. The medicine can be purchased at a church, but I doubt they do business with you. Well, what medicine is it? Well, it's respiratory medicine called Breath of Fresh Air. They sell it at St. Firmus
I hope
Church.
it's not too much
I'm
trouble.
hesitant to get my hopes up, but should you somehow obtain it, please bring it to me.
So.
St. Firmus Church should be on Sunlumio Street. Think they'll sell us the medicine?
Let's give it a shot.
The rewards for solving people's requests are not limited to just money or items. You could even unlock a new archetype. The harder the request, the greater the reward you can expect. You may be requested to slay certain monsters outside the city, for example. You can review requests you've already taken in the quest section. Enemy difficulty is also noted so you don't have to tackle quests blindly. Some requests have time limits. If you fail to complete requests in the designated time, it will be marked expired. You can no longer acquire rewards for quests past the deadline, so keep an eye on your time. You can review deadlines in the quest section. Okay. What is this?
Hey!
Why? What?
Informants. Buying intel gives you more than just what you've heard from the informant. It has various effects, such as unlocking information about enemies. Okay, I mean...
again.
Wow, okay. What the fuck? Oh, okay. She's even like, you don't need it. You really want it? I mean, it was inexpensive.
Oh, I am grateful.
Okay, wait, let me do this guy's quest, because apparently some of these, like, take time. So how do... Can I even get there?
Go.
But...
Okay, where's the,
Alright then.
Where's the church?
Give it a fool.
I mean, I guess I can just talk to all these. I mean, it didn't take up time to talk to them, so I might as well.
Oh.
An Elda? Sorry, but would you mind keeping your distance from... No, wait. Are you perhaps the Elda who's been frequenting the hut? You have business there?
Grand, innit?
So you don't deny it? Oh, I'm jealous. You see, I work in a very high-end hotel as an apprentice cook, but so far all I've been entrusted with are chores. My dream is to become a 5-star chef. To that end, I've been researching the various cuisines of the city, and the hushed honeybee has caught my nose, if you will. I made the mistake of telling my superiors I wanted to go, but they stopped me cold. If I learn to cook from a parapet, it will damage our kitchen's reputation, they said.
What am I to
They
do?
told me if I even get caught setting foot in Sunshade Row, I'd be fired on the spot. I'm a Nydia, and he doesn't even trust me. It's the same tired prejudices. Nydia are liars and cheats, and so on. So if it's not too much trouble, could I ask for your help with something? I'd like you to go help out with the cooking at the Hushed Honeybee, and then report back to me about what it was like. The only catch is, my employer has some high priority guests coming soon, so if possible, I'd like you to get back to me by June 19th.
If there's anything
I'd like
you
to
can
learn about
do-
their ingredients, what the kitchen's like, and of course the taste of the food. Naturally, I'll make it worth your while. Okay.
Thank you much.
Wait, is that also... That's like in 3 days too, isn't it?
Let's give it a
Oh,
shot.
6 days.
Come on.
Just like that, you're agreeing to help the guy? But I suppose Fabienne has helped us a lot, so it wouldn't hurt to pay her back by helping in the kitchen. From what I've heard, the Hushed Honeybee is really busy at night, so when the sun sets, let's ask Fabienne what we can do to help.
You.
I remember you, Elda. Seems I was right about you not being a local. I've heard the rumors. My sources suggest you and Grias were working together. How do you know that? I own a magic igniter shop, and I do have some sway with the residents of Sunshade Row. But you needn't worry, I have no intention of turning you in. In exchange for my discretion, though, for lack of a better word, would you be willing to do a job for me? What job? A dangerous one, shall we say. Imagine a colleague of Grius would... Oh, I imagine a colleague of Grius would likely have the skill and discretion required. However, perhaps I'd better look elsewhere. I didn't realize how young you are on first glance. I prefer to work with someone who already understands how the world works to some degree. Too much risk otherwise. Don't want your death on my conscience. With a retort that demonstrates your royal virtues, you can gain the upper hand and win new supporters. Consider the type of ruler you want to be and respond well when someone questions your capabilities. This lady owns the igniter shop, right? I bet the pay would be decent. Might be worth taking the job if it's not. At least this... Oh, that's what I'd like to say, but I don't have the wisdom. If my wisdom were informed, I'd be able to...
Farewell.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, bye. Oh, maybe this is the church? I guess that's the... Is this the church?
Closure.
I can see that you're an elder. I'll not turn you away if you come here with a purpose. However, I do hope you will keep it brief.
Excuse me.
Thanks, I think. Anyway, we heard you sell a type of medicine called Breath of Fresh Air here. Breath of Fresh Air, you say? We typically only make the particular remedy available to those who have accepted the light of sancticism. But let it be known that we practice generosity. By special exception for an elder, you may demonstrate your sincerity by purchasing it for 500 reeve. For an elder? You're raising the price because of his tribe? Surely you would not expect your vulgar tribe to stand as equals among the blessed. Our teachings forbid it. Thus I ask you to demonstrate your sincerity. Bear in mind, to even sell that give them to you is taboo. I'd appreciate a show of gratitude more than words of protest.
How may I share? Let us share our faith.
If you carry armaments with hidden potential, I can purify it with you. However, no matter how sincere you may be, you are still an elder. Okay. God damn it! Certain equipment can be taken to a church and purified, after which it is born anew with enhanced capabilities and new special effects. You can unlock the purified function by raising the wisdom royal virtue. Equipment that can be purified will be noted. Buy this damn breath of fresh air. We got the breath of fresh air. Let's take it back.
All right then.
Where was it? Where
Let's
was
go.
it? It was somewhere here. It was like right outside the inn, right? I probably should have just gone there.
Luis's damn private
All right
army.
Yeah. Alright, I'll finish this quest and then just like stop.
Oh, I am good.
You know what? I feel accomplished. I beat 2 bosses. I didn't even expect the second one.
You there?
My dear fellow, is that the breath of fresh air? Did you get that for me? Yeah.
Thank you so
Oh,
very
praise
much.
be. I give you the deepest of thanks. With this, my daughter can be cured. I apologize for having so little faith in you. People have been quite anxious since the incident at the Grand Cathedral, so the prices on everything have increased. On top of that, the discrimination against the Mastari and other minor tribes has only worsened. Hardly any shops will serve me. Oh, but I digress. Allow me to return the favor.
No.
Hardly seems worthy of praise to do something so simple as purchase medicine. It's wrong that this problem exists within the country in the first place. Well, what you did means the world to me. Thank you, truly, for saving my daughter's life. Please, you must take this, a token of my gratitude.
Mission accomplished.
Increased tolerance.
All right.
Your character is measured by 5 royal virtues, each of which can be increased in various ways. Honing royal virtues courage, wisdom, tolerance, eloquence, and imagination will help you solve your followers' problems and improve your relationships with them. You might improve your virtues by working, aiding people, or testing your courage. Try talking with Gallica for ideas. She knows a lot about the town and can give you more information. An accessory... I'm sorry, but what does it do? It's so rusty, I can't tell what it is. I've heard you can get it appraised at a shop. Anywhere will do. I'm afraid I don't know more about it, as none of those places would serve me. For crying out loud, they won't even let you shop. Thank you, though. We should get this looked at.
Bye-bye now.
Excuse me, but I must now administer the medicine to my daughter. Thank you again, and may our divine relic bless this kind young man. See, look, I appreciate quests that just give me stuff without moving time forward.
Oh, I am grateful.
Oh,
Greetings, Elda boy. We don't see many of your tribe in the royal capital, though we're similar in that way. Have you heard of the Mastari tribe? We too are rarely seen in Grand Tribe. Yeah, I just saw a guy. I just talked with him.
However,
so you've met other Mastari before, but I doubt you know everything about us, yes? So then any interest in our history, in why we live our lives secluded and oppressed, I'll share if you'd like to know. Mastari history. Learning more about them may help us better support those in need, right? Okay, yeah, we'll talk
pleased
to
to
him.
hear it.
Let's go elsewhere.
Well then.
Our tribe is called the Mastari. Perhaps the most obvious part of our culture is that we wear masks, just like this one I have on right now. Next thing you'll notice, we all have 3 eyes.
What?
3 eyes? And that goes for every Mastari? What's it like to see for you all? Our third eye cannot see things. We see the world almost exactly as you do. However, the Mastari faith is vastly different from that of other tribes. We've our own unique faith, different from the state religion, Sancticism. Is it restricted to the Mastari? Do only Mastari practice this belief? That's correct. Normally, we cannot reveal our teachings to other tribes. Sancticism is a belief open to all. Perhaps that is why, at times, politics gets involved and distort its doctrine. For that reason, we refrain from revealing our faith to everyone. It's our only means of keeping our doctrine the way it should be. That doesn't sound like the best solution, but I'm guessing it's complicated. Some try to spread our teachings outside the island, but things quickly grow complex and one must tread carefully. Other tribes have a tendency to jump to conclusions. That is why Sancticism has gathered many believers, and now we are scorned as the masked tribe. That is who we are, forever etched in our history. He taught me about the Mastari way of life. I feel learning more about their existence has improved my tolerance.
All right. Pleased to hear it.
It may be worth telling you more. Next time I'll tell you about our basic doctrine if the chance comes. Hearing all that was intriguing. It's about time I head back to the inn. Okay, I have to talk to Fabienne. On days you don't visit a dungeon, you'll have enough energy left for activities at night. You can visit followers that are only available at night or hone your royal virtues. Gallica might have advice on what to do.
What is it? Amazing.
Hey yo, ma'am, I need you to help, or can I help you with stuff? We always get a flood of guests at night. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free, could you lend me a hand with preparing food? If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. And if you have the ingredients, I can show you how to make red grass roasted bidou. Seems like Fabienne's having a hard time. She's done a lot for us, so the least we could do is return the favor and help her out when we can. If I help her prepare food, my tolerance should improve. That kind of rhymed, didn't it? Oh, that reminds me, there was someone who wanted to know what it's like helping with the cooking here. We can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Should we help her out? Yeah.
You're a big help.
I appreciate the help. Now let's get you in the kitchen, shall we?
Next up is...
We finished preparing the fish, so now we just have to put them in that pot.
Oh, right!
The finishing touch is the addition of fruit as a secret ingredient. I forgot to ask how to prepare it. What should we do? Hide it under the plate. Grate it in and simmer.
In that case,
we should grate the fruit and then let everything cook in the same pot with the fish.
Whoa!
Interesting. It'll definitely soak up the flavor of the fruit flavor if we simmer everything together. Oh, watch it be bad though. Gallica and I poured our hearts into the preparation. The dish draws you in with the aroma of fresh fruit. Let's serve it to the customer.
I knew it!
The customer wolfed down the whole plate. You're surprisingly good at this. Looks like I did a good job helping out. I feel like my tolerance improved.
all right.
I continued to help out as the night went on. Alright, someone wanted to hear more about the honeybee. I should visit the young man on
Time marches
whatever.
on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, never mind. I'll do this part and then I'll stop, I guess. This one doesn't take up time though, like going back to him.
Evidently.
A group of corpses was discovered in Tradia Desert. Travelers aiming for the royal capital, it seems.
You're right.
There's certainly a lot of monsters out there. How tragic for them to meet their end so close to their destination. There seems to be a pack leader in that group of monsters. Might the recruitment center have more information on it?
Oh.
Have you perhaps helped out at the Hushed Honeybee? Please, tell me what it was like in there. So, the honeybee's cooking. I recounted to him the full story of my time as a sous chef.
Grand, isn't
I
it?
see, so it's all in the preparation. If I'm hearing you right, it sounds as though Miss Fabienne is rather particular about the ingredients she uses. This red grass you mentioned, not just anyone can get their hands on that here, can they? I knew she was no ordinary innkeeper.
Now what am I to do?
As I believe I mentioned, the place I work serves high-class clientele, and the head chef, not to mention the customers, put too much emphasis on tribe. Just being a Nydia, I get a cold shoulder from Clemar and Roag, nobles in particular. To be expected in society as it stands
What
today.
in
The head chef
blazes?
doesn't want people like that to even see me holding a knife, probably why he sticks me with all the busy work and chores. I suppose I should be grateful I have a job at all, honestly, but still, there are a lot of days when I question why I'm putting up with any of this. So I just wanted confirmation of a simple fact that I've always known to be true, that the skill of a chef has nothing to do with one's tribe. Hearing about the Hushed Honeybee has renewed my inspiration to keep cooking. I don't know where it'll take me, but I'm ready to throw myself into the proverbial frying pan. Oh, and of course I need to thank you properly for what you've done. Here, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Mission accomplished.
Yay, increased wisdom.
Alright.
For better or worse, we've learned a lot about this country's attitudes toward different tribes. Who knew prejudice could even extend to cooking? But it's heartening to know people are working to make it better, so we've got to keep up our own fight too.
That damned Luis.
Okay, I'm gonna stop here, but look at that. I took down 2 bosses. And now I get the free time.